Hello, welcome to the Colorful Creativity YouTube channel. My name is Carolien and this is day 3 of the 12 days of Christmas cast-ons. I'm going to bend over because I forgot to put it on my lap again. This is going to be a different cast-on day. I will show you my progress on my Adventuresome wrap that I cast on yesterday. And here is the pattern for it. So I can show you how it looks, or it can look. And this is a pattern by Emma O'Brien. And with this pattern you can use up all the mini skeins. Maybe you saw it yesterday in my Vlogmas day 25 and my cast on day number 2 that I was sorting out all my minis. I am using all kinds of leftovers in soft sock or scrum from Undercover Otter. And soft sock is of course Colorful Creativity soft sock, my own brand. And I managed a cast on and I didn't even frog. Hooray! So here we go, the first mini is in and now I have to get on to the next color. I deliberately started with grey. I was like, let's get that boring thing out of the way. Let's be done with that. Now I'm going on with No Rainbows Without Rain. That's my next color and I hope to just add one color every day. So cast on day number 2 was successful. Hooray! For cast on number 3, I have decided to do something different. Cast on number 3 is not knitting, but it is spinning and it is actually already on the bobbin. I found a mini bat in my stash of spindles and I had to dig out the spindles so Robert could look at them and we could compare sizes, so he can print me a smaller one because that green one is way too big for me. I like my, especially my Turkish spindles, small or tiny even. I have a really tiny one. But I also had to try out my new bobbin he made me. He had to drill out the holes a bit so they would be big enough. And I can tell you it works. So this mini bat flew on there and it's a lot of fun to be able to see through these holes what you're spinning. Usually all my sides are closed, so I like it when it's an open design. So second cast on, winner. But that's not all we're going to do today, because in this Tonia's Stitches bag I have a project that I actually cast on December 25, 2016. In here is a massive load of stitch markers. And there goes one. I heard it drop, but I'm not seeing it. Oh yeah, I see it. It's big enough, no cat will eat that. So yeah, huge amount of stitch markers. And there it goes already. Good, nice, perfect, because that's what I want. This is a Tokoro shawl, and since I have not touched it since here, it's in black and white, so not very visible, but it has a bud stitch as it is called, and the Tokoro shawl is by Françoise Denois, or Frenchie, from Aroha Knits. Here you can see the stitch pattern better. It is really pretty, and I also like the yarn. It's my own hand dyed in 100% merino, so it's really soft, in a confetti and a sunshine yellow. But when you don't touch it for that long, and you actually really need your cables for the cast-ons, there's only one option left. And that is frog that shit. So I have my 100 centimeter cable back, and I really need that. And then we're gonna frog this one. So, sorry, I hit the camera. I'm just winding it on here super tight, and that usually stretches out the yarn again, so it's not a very kinky yarn. Oh, there is a stitch marker caught in there. Look how pretty. A tiny floral bead stitch marker wandering back in my notions pouch. That's one skein of yarn. I have no clue what it's going to be, but it will be something someday, I'm sure. It's very nice yarn. It's a bit like soft sock, but it just doesn't have any nylon. And apparently I had already cut it off. So this little bit left, and yeah, frog it into a mini ball. I'm not gonna bother you with that on camera. I will see you back tomorrow and make this a very short episode, because I do not have that much time today, because I have to make about 100 chocolates. I will pop in a photo here of the ganache that I made this morning already. It's cooling down so I can actually use it, and it's almost time to start melting the chocolate and dip those bits of ganache. Well, it's still a lot of ganache in a bowl, but I have to slice the ganache in the brownie tin into squares and dip those into dark chocolate. Those are the wasabi chocolates. And then we have a Ras El Hanout, so I think it's a Moroccan spice blend chocolate. Those will be dipped in white chocolate. I have curry. I'm not sure. It's not curcuma. I think curry is something different, but it's also yellow spice, and I think you use it a lot in Indian food. We use it a lot in Dutch things as well, or at least I do. And that will be a dark chocolate one, and then there's milk chocolate with speculaas, so the the Dutch spice mix we have in December. And yeah, we will dip that in milk chocolate. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be nice. We have a lot of chocolates to make. I could have done half of everything, but then it just doesn't work that nice. You need enough chocolate to make stuff. If you dip it in too little chocolate, it's not working. So yeah, that is what I plan to do today. Do lots of chocolate. And tomorrow we'll have the parents over for celebrating just a simple Christmas drink. And I plan to make the Christmas tree with cheese and pesto that I saw on All About Yarns Vlogmas. So I'm very curious how that's gonna be, but I'll see what I can manage for the cast on tomorrow. Because, well, if we have the parents over, I'm not sure if I can knit. Maybe I should cast on something small tomorrow, do my headband, and then I can manage. Who knows? Yeah, see you back tomorrow. Bye bye.